Our film begins with a boy named Leo, who loves wrestling very much and always dreams of fighting famous wrestlers. One morning, he wakes up at his grandmother's house to go to school. It's clear that she loves him very much and plays with him. He gets ready and goes downstairs to say goodbye to his dad, Steve, and then leaves for school. On the way, he meets his friends, and they walk together. Tom, the school bully, comes to them with his friends and pulls out a drawing from his bag depicting Leo as a hero and starts laughing at him. Their teacher sees them and takes them to the principal's office. During lunchtime, Leo keeps watching Erica, whom he has a crush on, but he never tells her anything because he's afraid she'll be embarrassed. After school, the bullies chase her outside. He runs away from them until he reaches a house for sale, where he goes inside and hides from them. As soon as the owner of the house sees them entering, he chases them away. Leo finds gloves in a room with boxing equipment and discovers a mask in a box, which makes him happy. He goes home, and when he arrives, his grandmother smells a strange odor. He denies smelling anything. He wishes he had a superpower to wrestle with. Soon, an advertisement announces a freestyle wrestling competition with a $50,000 prize taking place in their city, which excites him and his grandmother. His dad comes home from work, very tired from working 2 jobs. He goes to the kitchen to eat, and his grandmother follows him, saying that since her daughter died, he hasn't been taking care of himself or his son. He thanks her for stepping in and says he just needs to finish paying off his debt so he can work only 1 job. At that moment, the wrestling promoter sees him and is shocked by his strength, even though he's still young. When the qualifiers are announced, Leo and Simon are among the 15 selected. He goes home. It's night. He enters from the window of his room and finds his grandmother waiting for him, upset because he's late. He has no choice but to tell her everything and decides to wear the mask to talk to her because the mask gives him confidence. He puts on the mask, and when he talks to her, they agree to practice together at home. And then the time comes for the second stage of the competition. A very strong wrestler enters, using ropes in his wrestling style and gathering them in the competition. When he enters, he laughs at Leo because he's small, but as soon as the wrestling starts, Leo is far ahead and he can't take him down easily. When he tries to lasso him with his rope, Leo is faster and grabs the rope, spinning him around until he can knock him down and defeat him. He wins this round, and his grandmother is watching him on TV and is very happy for him. He returns home, and before it's time to meet Erica, she arrives early, surprising him. He goes downstairs to her, flustered, and offers her something to drink. She comes to the kitchen, and in a hurry they can't find anything in the fridge. She smells a strange odor and asks him about it. He doesn't know how to answer, but his grandmother intervenes, saying the smell is coming from outside. The third stage of the competition arrives, so he goes there, and his grandmother goes with him to watch him live. He faces a very heavy wrestler, and surely with the mask, he won't be exposed. But the wrestler, feeling defeated, starts using his skills to exhaust Leo. But even that doesn't work very well, because he will help her in her competition, and it seems that she is becoming fond of him too. Leo is very happy that he managed to win her over during her competition. The semi-final stage arrives, and his grandmother comes with him and starts cheering him on. He knows he will face Simon, and whoever wins will face Sam in the final. The business manager puts a substance to make it difficult for Leo to walk so that he loses. And indeed, he can no longer walk, and his leg felt that his shoe has something stuck. He told the referee, who told him he had to continue or he would declare the winner. Leo, with his strength, entered to fight until he could beat Simon with difficulty. In the end, Simon thanked him a lot and told the audience to wait for him in the final. When they took him out, he started talking to his friends and told them about his secret and that of the mask. But Sam's business manager was listening to them and knew his secret. His grandmother came to him to tell him to go to the press conference. He had to finish quickly before Erica's competition started. When he went, he started provoking Sam, which made him angry and wanted to attack him. When he finished the conference with the press, he began to photograph with fans and remained preoccupied with them and forgot his promise to Erica. When it was her turn, she went up alone and was very lost. One of their friends saw her and went up to help her because they knew the dance and encouraged her until she managed to complete the competition well. When she finished, he came and apologized to them, and told them the conference was delayed, but became angry and told them this thing is more important than Erica's competition. After that, his friends went out and felt that he had become very arrogant. He met the bullies again and made him return high blood pressure. At home, his grandmother saw him and told her what had happened, so she told him that his friends were not good, and that he should not depend on the mask for everything, because it would not achieve what he wanted. Leo understood her words and that she was right. The next day, he went to school and apologized to his friends and told them he would make up for what he was. So they agreed to give him one more chance. The final day came, and before entering, Sam's business manager went to him to pretend to apologize to him for what had happened at the conference, and without realizing it, changed his mask with another one that looks like him. The competition started, and the referee was one of the famous wrestlers and even watching but could not move anything in it. And here Sam began to beat him until he pulled the mask out of his pocket and Leo knew that the one he was wearing was not real. So he removed it and here he puts on the mask, but it did not enter his head. He got angry and threw it until it stuck in the net that wrapped up. He reached his father and told him that any one of us has a point of weakness. His weakness is the height. So he began to provoke him until he went up. Here Leo jumped on him and was able to beat him without wearing the mask. And so he won $50,000 with his courage. He was very happy and called Simon to come up with him even though it was forbidden. Simon thanked him a lot because he let him live this moment. Sam's business manager came and he was angry and wanted to steal the check from him, so his grandmother came up and gave it like a bird after Leo and decided to enter to train with the wrestling team at the school and do as Simon did to train himself and wants to achieve his dream with his effort. And here our film ends. I hope the summary you liked, and do not forget to watch the past summaries and subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to watch the upcoming summaries. Take care and meet in the next video.